Welcome to Jumpers for Goalposts, your weekly non-league show for the Midlands. Got plenty of exciting highlights for you today. We're going to start with a roundup of the FA Vars round 4, which took place last weekend. Now, Coleshill Town travelled to the northeast to face Newcastle Benfield, now on a very difficult pitch. After seeing some of the pictures, it was extremely boggy in parts. The Coalmen took the lead in the 80th minute through Joel Grandison. Benfield came back and equalised a few minutes later. Then Coleshill reduced to 10 men just before the end of the 90 minutes. Had to play all the extra time with 10 men. Comfortably saw that out to bring the game back to Pack Meadow on Saturday. Now, you would feel with Coleshill at home on a really good surface that they will start favourites. So I'll be very disappointed if we don't see Coleshill through to round 5. The game between Marske United and Hinckley was called off on Friday due to a waterlogged pitch in the northeast. Now, that game is scheduled to take place again on Saturday. However, there is a change in venue. The continuing problems at Marske means the game is now being played at Billingham Town. So if you are going to that one, Billingham Town is the ground you need to look for, not Marske by the sea. Wolverhampton Sporting Community flew the flag for the West Midland Regional League, and my, how did they fly that flag? They travelled to Northamptonshire to face Cucknow United. Here's a winning goal from Wes Gray. And thanks to John Colvin for that footage, and brilliant for Wolves Sporting, and they face Leighton Town at home at Pride Park in the last 16. Stourport Swifts will face a trip to the northeast in round 5. They'll be travelling to Stockton Town after they dispatched Desborough Town 4-2 at the weekend. Dan Sweeney with a couple of goals there. Westfields were our only side to get beaten in the competition. And funny enough, they were the only side to be at home in the competition. They lost 4-1 to Hamble Club. Congratulations to them, but I'm sure Fields will bounce back with another good run in the competition next season. Now, Bromsgrove Sporting travelled to the Fens to face Wisbech Town, and what a dramatic afternoon it was. Here are extended highlights from Sporting TV.
Good boy. Come on in there! You're through, Sean, you're through! You're on your own, Joyce, you're on your own! Time!
All sorts of fun and games there at Wisbech, including allegations of racist abuse aimed at Bromsgrove keeper Rhys Francis, and well done to everyone there for standing up to it and getting through. And they Bromsgrove will now travel to Thatcham Town in the last 16. Into the evo-stick Premier now, and Hensford Town are on a cracking run of form, and they managed to continue that when they had a trip to Nantwich Town. Here are the goals from the Weaver Stadium, courtesy of Tallman Productions.
2, Callum Mendes-Jones.
Great win there for the Pitmen, and that moves them into a playoff position. Now Haleshoe Town are at the other end of the table, and they welcome Grantham Town to the Grove. Haleshoe desperately battling to avoid the drop. Here are the goals, come courtesy of Yelts TV.
And here comes Shaw, he's got a chance, and it's clear through. Curtis Burrows. Free. Acres of space to shoot. And guided the ball into the back of the net. Dan Platt with an initial good save from Lee Shaw's shot. It whipped in low, cleared away. One of the first men in yellow. And it's a quick break here. Shaw beats Goddard. Shaw's through again. Shaw past Platt. It's 2. A breakaway chance. Haleshoe with a free kick at one end. Cleared away quite easily by Grantham. Lee Shaw made his way easily past Goddard in the end. Platt came rushing out, couldn't do much about it. Even Andrew Wright was hoping he'd get a chance. A lovely ball through here. Andrew Wright's through. Platt's running back. Wright still going. And he's managed to find it. Andy Wright. Platt was rushing back. And just when you thought Geoghegan had stopped, Andrew Wright slots it underneath the legs of Dan Platt. And Haleshoe find themselves 3-0 down at home. Haleshoe at the other end once again. Here's Agbor. He's turned, shot on his right. He's found the back of the net. Substitute Agbor gives Haleshoe a little bit of hope. 9 minutes to go. It's 3-1.
Elsewhere, Stourbridge were held by Mickleover Sports, and Sutton Coldfield Town were beaten at Colville Town. A few games were lost due to the weather. This week, Stourbridge are in FA Trophy action, and they travel to Big Spenders, Billericay Town. Now, when we talk of Big Spenders, there's rumours galore in non-league football. But in Billericay's case, it is well known. When they can afford players like Jermaine Pennant, yes, Jermaine Pennant, then we know they're splashing the cash. So good luck to Stourbridge when they travel down to Essex to face Billericay. In the league, Stafford Rangers host league leaders Altrincham at Marston Road. In form Hensford Town, they host Colville at Keys Park. And there's a local derby at Coles Lane between Sutton Coldfield Town and Rushall Olympic. Into the evo-stick south. And a goal 3 minutes from time from Josh March earned Alvechurch all 3 points in a 1-0 win at Chasetown to keep them very much in that promotion mix. There was an incredible finish as Baseford United entertained Leigh Town. Here are the goals, courtesy of Baseford TV.
Goal for Leigh on 38 minutes, number 10, Sam Grimshaw. From 77 minutes, number 9, Jordan Johnson. Goal for Baseford on 81 minutes, number 14, Aidan Austin. Baseford on 89 minutes, number 10, Liam Hearn. On 94 minutes, number 19, Rob Duffy.
Well, all I can say, that is some way of maintaining your unbeaten record, and a 93rd minute winner to boot. Can anyone catch Baseford United? Looking unlikely at this stage. This week, the game of the day does feature Baseford. They're travelling to Bedworth. Now, that's second against first. Another 3G pitch, so it'll be interesting to see how they go, but that should be an absolute cracker. Alvechurch host Belper, and Belper are really struggling under new manager Aaron Webster. And there's a North Staffordshire encounter as well between Newcastle Town and Chasetown. Chasetown will want to bounce back from that defeat last week. In the Southern Premier League now, and former MFL champions Hereford are looking really good to make it 3 successive promotions. In third place now in the Southern Premier League. In midweek, they travel to Stratford and at the wonderfully named Mood Chimp Stadium, and here are extended highlights from our good friend Peter Ray.
So, big game here at Stratford Town tonight in the Southern League Premier Division. The visitors are Hereford FC. They brought a lot of fans with them, as expected, as per normal, and this should be a rowdy and crowded evening at Stratford's ground. Stratford making a move, has a chance for a shot. That's gone over the bar right from the start. He's not sitting down at all at the moment, and it's just moving the ball out to the right hand side. Back it comes to midfielder. He goes through. He's played into the left hand side. There's a chance for a shot here. That's nice feet. Still positioning himself for the shot, but the ball is cleared. Free kick by the hosts. Again, Ancora steps over the ball from Stevens. Short pass, but it's won back by the hosts. Stevens getting it out to the right hand side. And there's a chance to get the ball in, and it's a good cross. Headed up and over, but there is a flag. So, another right side corner for the visitors. Phenomenal away record, of course, and the ball
bangs it and it goes over.
Comes out. There's a chance for a left foot shot here. And it's over the crossbar. Kick again to Hereford, and chance to get a ball in low. And it's gone right the way across the goal mouth and cleared by Stratford. One back by Hereford. Certainly looking a little bit a dominant team at the moment. And out it comes to the right hand flank, and a chance to get in the cross. Oh, it's nodded away by the hosts. Nodded forward again by Hereford. And the ball is cleared, and getting a bit desperate for Stratford at the moment. The ball's broken again for the visitors, and there's a low shot, which kind of goes down to save by his left-hander Freud. Kick by Horsell, and Raphael making a good run across the edge of the penalty area, going for the 1-2. There's a chance at the far post. That's a really good challenge. Stratford escape again. Ball is flicked on there and cleared desperately by Stratford. A chance for a cross. It's a rifle cross, and there's a header at the far post, and it's lifted too high. Good chance though. Hereford making the running. And Raphael gets it inside, but he's forcing his midfielder to come forward. That's neatly played. Smart 1-2s, left side of the penalty area. Right foot cross to the right hand side. Raphael will shoot, and that's cleared in front of the goalkeeper. And Stratford on the edge. Broke up with the free kick left side to the foul on Ancora. Hereford holding their defensive line at 18 yards, and in comes the free kick. Taylor's in there. It bounces from him and just picked up by the goalkeeper. Very unfortunate. His pass intercepted, and the ball has been pushed forward for Taylor. One-on-one on the right. To the byline, cuts inside, goes outside, inside again. Chance at the near post, and there's a good save by the keeper. Chance on the rebound. Oh, struck over the bar by Grocott. Long kick, goes straight through to Horsell. And the visitors through. O'Shea get the ball down the line again. It's nicely picked up by Raphael. Using Oates, the skipper. He cuts inside, still got the ball as well, flips it forward. Very close work, chance for a shot, poked, kicked away, back to Hereford again. Towards the byline, nice right foot cross, nodded to his own goalkeeper there by one of the home defenders, and that was fortunate. Okay, free kick now to the home side, and it was Green who gave that one away. It's a shot from Stevens, but it's way over. Another left side corner for Hereford. Still seeking this first goal. High ball nodded towards goal. Picked up and juggled a little bit by Connor, but he finally gets hold of it. Collected in midfield by Stratford again. Little clip towards Stevens. Out it goes towards Grocott. Right foot cross, a good one. Ahinkora gets it. Stevens has a shot blocked. There's another shot. It wasn't well struck, and the visiting defence got away with that twice. Corner right side for Hereford. They've taken it short. Ball comes towards the edge of the penalty area. A right foot shot. There's a chance in front of goal, but somehow Stratford defence has cleared that away. Off time here at Stratford Town, and scores are level at 0-0. Both teams have had kind of half chances, and the visiting keeper has actually made the 2 saves which have counted so far. Connor in the home goal has made just 1 save, which wasn't particularly difficult, although the home defence has covered the goalkeeper very, very well. Stratford Town 0, Hereford FC 0. Chance for a Hereford start of the second half, but Thomas does the defending. Now it's a throw to the visitors.
Where we were stood there.
Yeah. Down the line it goes, but that should be covered, and that's a goal kick. Break on for Hereford, and here's the one-on-one. That's a good tackle. Recchi got in there, and Stevens to Ahinkora, and that's going to be a free kick to Stratford. Corner won by Smith, and this will come in from the right-hand side, right-footed, bending in towards the keeper, and it's headed off the goal line, and hacked clear. And that was the substitute, Summerfield, and the ball's come out to the left-hand side for the hosts. Dear, what a shocking effort.
Get from the shit pitch.
I know I'd Grocott with the corner on the left-hand side for Stratford. Chance to put pressure on the visiting defence. Headed clear. Goes through inside right. It's played inside. And Connor has given that away, I think, and it's a great chance now for the visitors to take the lead. And so the penalty fleeing Hereford, and it's Mills to take it. Here he comes. Stratford Town. And the ball's broken through for Mills again. And it's given away by Hereford. There's a chance for the home side. It's a free kick, I think, at the edge of the penalty area. Official satisfied with the distance, the wall has been pushed back, and here's the shot. Oh, and it's hit the underside of the bar. Free kick again for Stratford.
Came on for Murphy, I think.
Out it goes to the left-hand side. Back to Stevens again, right foot cross. Headed goalwards, but on top of the crossbar. Another free kick for Hereford, and Simmons will jump forward. It's been given offside. And chance for the visitors again, edge of the penalty area. There's the low shot. That's deflected. Grocott will take the free kick now for Stratford. 2 goals in a minute, really flattened them. nicely. Up go the heads, but that's going to be cleared easily. Grocott collected inside right. Goes wide to Ahen Kora. Low ball across, and that's kicked away for a corner.
It's two.
Grocott to clip it in. Up go the heads, it's knocked away. Still a chance for the hosts now if they can get to the byline, and that's another corner. A little bit of pressure here from Stratford. High cross this time towards the far post. Two blue shirts couldn't get a shot in. Here's a chance, little lob. Goalkeeper palms it away, little header, and then a bit of pushing or something. For the visitors, and Simmons down in the corner, lays it back. One man in the penalty area, that man is Mills. Little one two, still kept the ball in. This ball comes back. Let's do a chance here. There's the shot, good save by Connor. The second shot is blocked brilliantly. Ball's been moved across to the right. Really good shot. Mills going for his hat trick there, but the ball drops just over the bar. Connor's goal kick. But Hereford in some charge really. Stratford trying very competitively, but not able to penetrate, and the ball is out on the right now for the visitors with Raphael. Good skill by him, playing it inside. Is there a chance now from an angle? In comes the shot. Still a chance for the visitors. Neatly played. There's a right foot shot, but straight to Connor. Corner's taken short. Couple of step overs. In comes the cross. It's headed in. It's 2-1 and not long left, but they pulled a goal back at Stratford. Can Stratford get this ball in? In it comes. It's headed away. And a free kick. The goalkeeper's going up as well.
Keep two up now.
Very, very last chance for the home side to maybe rescue an unexpected point. Can Hereford hold out here? In it comes, headed away.
Go on, shoot!
Goalkeeper's not in, and they're onside. It's only got to be side-footed towards goal, and it's completely missed. And Mills has put it wide, and what a chance he had to score his hat-trick. Stratford moving away again. Played from right to left, but Hereford have managed to clear that.
That's it. Yes!
Hereford hold on to win by 2-1.
Another excellent win there for the Bulls. Into the Midland Football, the Total Motion Midland Football League now. And we had a shortened programme last week due to the weather, but key results with both Hormond and Shawbury United managing to hold two of the high flyers in Coventry, in Sporting Calcer and I'll get it right in a minute, Coventry Sphinx respectively. And two good results there. Big wins also down the bottom of the table for South Normanton Athletic and Boldmere St Michael's. This week, Bromsgrove Sporting can go back top of the table, but they've got a tricky looking afternoon at local rival Stourport Swifts. Worcester City also have a local derby when they host Lytown, and two in the bottom three meet at the Village, which could have a real big bearing on who gets relegated this season, with Hormond hosting Roaster. into Division 1 of the Total Motion Midland Football League now. And we had another shortened programme last weekend, but there were some big results, none more so than the game at the Trevor Brown Memorial Ground, and that was between Paget Rangers and Walsall Wood. Here are the highlights from Wood TV.
Goal for Walsall Wood, scored by number 18, Humphrey. That goal was sponsored by Jim Torres.
I think that's what you call an advantage, isn't it? Get someone else back, Wood.
Scored by number 4, Yes! Away! You ready? Come! Got two! Hold it down! Robbie!
Another late goal there, and Walsall Wood going top with that win. Now Atherstone Town are flying high in that promotion mix, and they had a really tough trip to Townsend Meadow to face in-form Racing Club Warwick. Here's the coverage from Mark Brooks.
Ball's put right back in. And he's struggling to clear it. Oh, that's a great effort from Luke Cole, I think. And Racing coming close. Oh, shooting opportunity, and it's wide. Okay, corner comes in. Comes back out again. Oh, and Racing come close again. Oh dear. Ball. Decent ball in, and oh, what a good save from George. And can they clear it? Oh, and he's hit it wide. Oh, it's unbelievable stuff. And Racing Club Warwick comes so close. Oh, low cross. And oh, what a block. That's Ash Gray. Absolutely superb from Ash Gray. It's a good ball wide to Jonathan Gould. Gould now. Oh, it's good play. Oh, a good effort, and he's unlucky. To Mitch Thompson again. Oh, he gets the no. And oh dear. Here's Jonathan Gould into Luke Shorthouse. Oh, good turn by Luke. Oh, it's a great ball. It's Mitch Thompson. Oh, what a good save from Cross. Quinn. Oh, great block. And oh dear. And that's the best Adders move of the game. Oh, unlucky. Which one's it going to be? Baxter or Quinn? It's Quinn. Oh, it hits a wall. It comes out to Captain Willow. He puts a lovely ball in. Oh, and Tom Crossed as well. Comes in again. Mitch Thompson flicks it on, and oh, Cross has to flick it over. Tom Cross again doing well. And now Racing Club Warwick come forward. Oh, it's a good chance, and they've scored. And I think it's a lovely ball in. Oh, and Ash Gray. Oh, it's a corner. And Ash Gray stating it was handball. It's always Mitch Thompson. Good turn. Oh, it's unlucky. Captain Willow out wide to Ash Gray. Still Ash. Oh, it's just wide. He's unlucky. And well.
Ilkeston Town finally got back on the park and won again, another 4-0 win for them. And they've got a huge home game this week when they welcome Atherstone Town. Next week, they travel to Walsall Wood, so it'll be really interesting in Division 1. Walsall Wood this week host 5th place Studley, while the bottom club Coventry Alves host 20th placed Brockton. A must-win game, I would suggest, for both of those teams. Lichfield City had an excellent win last weekend away at Studley, and on Tuesday they travelled to Hensford Town in the Staffordshire Senior Cup. Here are the goals, courtesy of Tallman Productions.
Goal for the Right in the afternoon.
Right in the afternoon. So we've got extra break.
Into Division 2 of the Midland Football League, and we had another blank week last week apart from a big cup win for Fairfield Villa, but no league games at all. Game of the week this week sees 4th place Feckenham hosting the leaders NKF Burbage. When the two of these sides met earlier in the season, it was the Millers that ran out winners, winning that one 4-3. If it's half as good a game this time, it will be one well worth going to. Division 3 of the Midland Football League now, and just 2 games last week. AFC Solihull moved into 2nd place after a 3-0 win at Castlevale Town. A couple of standout games for me this week. Leaders GMP Sports, they're at home to Ulster Town, and Ulster, after a slow start, are playing some really good football. And Bartistry, they're at home to FC Stratford. Stratford got lots and lots of games in hand, but they need to win them if they're going to get into that mix. We move now into the West Midland Regional League, starting in the Premier Division, and Malvern Town and Black Country Rangers were the big winners last weekend, both climbing above Tividale into the top 2. Tividale in midweek travelled to Paget Rangers in the JW Hunt Cup, the final of that competition being at the Molyneux, and it's a competition that all the sides that enter it really do want to win. Here are the highlights, courtesy of Mark Brooks.
Oh, his clearance gets blocked, and oh, he's through. Oh, he's hit the bar, and the follow-up by Smith, and he can't finish it. Oh dear, I think it was Brown with the initial shot. Can they take the lead? In it comes. Oh, and a header just wide by Captain Evans. Well, Lindsay must be thinking for Evans' sake after that. Here's a Fortune again. Decent ball in. Oh, Benjamin. Benjamin still. Decent effort, just over. Well, good work from Fortune Sibanda. Oh, good ball. Just wide. Oh, it's a good effort, and the keeper has to flick it wide for a corner. Yes, Fortune Sibander, another bit of class by the young man. Okay, it's Blake. Blake's give it to Brown. Brown, oh, good save by Benton. Okay, Tiverdale take the free kick quickly. Shot, and oh, it's hit the post, and it's followed in by Smith, and the linesman's give offside. And, well, Padgett will have a let off there. Okay, here's Curran. Looking for Conlon. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's just wide, and Ryan Conlon. Oh, how unlucky. Does well. Oh, brilliant by Billy. Oh, can he go? Oh, what a great save by Crispin. Absolutely outstanding save. It's Tiverdale now, attacking. Good ball. Oh, and it's in. And oh, the lino again. Oh, dear. And Tiverdale a little upset. Curran now still on to Billy Fagg. Billy Fagg now. Good feet. Yes, Curran. Oh, and he gives it the keeper. And there was the great Fortune making a super run again. Morris has lost it, and it's Smith. Oh, what a save from Benton. Absolutely outstanding, but Tiverdale still got it. And a good block by Craig. Nice ball into Curran. Curran gets dispossessed though. It's a nice ball. Oh, and he's Smith. This time surely, and Benton denies him again and again. Oh, great double save from Benton. Oh, Josh Benton outstanding, but they haven't cleared it yet. Oh, and it's Tiverdale still. Oh, it's in the bar, and I think Benton got a touch to that again. Josh Benton, oh, unbelievable stuff here. But here's Billy Fagg. Oh, great touch from Billy, and now it's the great man. It's Fortune Sivander. What can the Fortune do? Oh, brilliant! Yes, it's Fortune Sivander. The great man has done it for Brooksy. He told me he would. Next time he had the opportunity to shoot, he has done. And what a finish by the great man. Tiverdale hit the ball long. Smith keeps it in. That's a nice cross. That's a great ball. Oh, and Josh Benton again. Oh, Josh Benton's having an outstanding game. A very dangerous area. Oh, the wall does its job, but it comes back in. Oh no, Lino hasn't flagged, and Benton's got the ball. He's got the ball. It's a brilliant save by Benton again, and I think he's hurt. Ball played long towards Smith. He's in. Can Benton get there? No. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty, and man of the match, Josh Benton, has now got to earn that and save this penalty. It's a yellow. Well, it looks like it's going to be Smith with this penalty. Can he beat Josh Benton and take this into penalties? Oh, Benton saves! And Padgett clear, Josh Benton, absolutely brilliant. And that's the final whistle. And well, it's another brilliant night for Padgett Rangers when Brooks is here. And the great Fortune Sivander with the winner, but Josh Benton absolutely superb. And there you are, Tannoy Tom telling you exactly the score.
back to the league, and the highlighted games this week in the Premier Division are Smethwick against Black Country Rangers, Wolverhampton Sporting Community, they're at home to Dudley Sports, and Shifnal Town against Wellington Amateurs. May well be a cracking game. Welliams having mixed results, still at the bottom of the table, but a far stronger side than they were at the start of the season, and a local derby that one will be, so it should be a really good game. In Division 1 of the West Midland Regional League, leaders Newport Town had a rare defeat last week, losing 1-0 at St Martin, so it gave Wem Town the chance to move level on points, and they duly did, following a 3-2 win at Busselholm. Gornal Athletic against Wem appears to be the standout fixture this week, and again it should be another good game, weather permitting. Into Division 2 of the West Midland Regional League, guess what, another washout. So hopefully we'll see some football this week. Two really good games that I'm highlighting. Seek Hunters at home to Bewdley Town Reserves, and Wolverhampton United at home to Warstone Wanderers. I'm expecting lots and lots of goals in that one. Right, it's time to announce our Save of the Month and Goal of the Month for December. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Sports Jam in Shrewsbury. Really do appreciate your support with that, and thanks to Matt for arranging everything there. Save of the Month for December almost went to Josh Morton of Stafford Town again, but he was pipped at the post by an absolutely cracking save. And Save of the Month comes from Reese Wagstaff of Boldmere St Michael's. On to Goal of the Month now, and we've had some crackers throughout December. Yes, we've had a shortened programme, but there have been some superb goals, and it's been a really, really tough choice. But the one we've plumbed for is Charlie Faulkner for Coventry Sphinx. And I'll be in touch with Boldmere and with Coventry Sphinx over the coming days to sort out a presentation of their awards for Goal of the Month and Save of the Month. That's it for another week. As usual, I'm obviously going to leave you with some cracking goals in the Super Save. Please keep getting your clips in. If we don't know that the clip exists, we can't show it. And as much as I like trawling through YouTube and various websites, it's much nicer if you can actually contact us. It does save some time. However, I'm going to leave you with a wonderful save this week. The save of the week comes from George Woodward of Atherstone Town. And I've picked out 3 goals. I could have given you even more, but the 3 goals I'm going to finish with: Dean Morris of Paget Rangers, Danny Glover of Hensford Town, and Sam Grimshaw of Leek Town. Until next week, ta-ra.
Decent ball in, and oh, what a good save from George. And can they clear it? Oh, and he's hit it wide. Oh, it's unbelievable stuff.
Goal for Luke on 38 minutes, number 10, Sam Grimshaw.